Welcome to the Raider Pool. Warm and humid Raider Pool, as you can see from the camera. Still thawing it out just a little bit. Made the mistake of leaving it in the car last night. But we have swimming here tonight. It is Rhinelander and Medford. Rhinelander, the, I don't know how many time in a row conference champions. 7 in a row. So, yeah, there's been a little dynasty here. Well, a little more than a little dynasty here for the Rhinelander Hodags for a while now in the pool. But we get set for the 200-yard medley relay in lane 3. It's Rhinelander's A, Charles Antnek, Ellis Simonson, Daniel Meyer, Christopher Larson. In lane 4, it's going to be Medford's B, Dawson Gassick, Josiah Barnhart, Logan Roulier, and Reese Travis. In lane 5 will be Rhinelander's B, Kellen O'Malley, Judson O'Malley, Finnegan Thorson, and Broden Wagner. As some issues with the timing software, or the timing system, which will give us a chance to get our clock set up, because I don't have that right now for some reason. As the first race gets underway. Starting with the backstroke, it's going to be Rhinelander going 1-2 here in the early going. As they will make the first turn. Bring that one back along. We'll get our first set of lap times here as we go into the pool. 27.57 for Rhinelander's A, 30.11 for Rhinelander's B. Medford still coming in on this one. As they will come in and we get, I think that's going to be a fault, 44.38. Officials hand win up. Rhinelander coming back already on their second legs. This is Simonson and Judson O'Malley. And it's going to be lane 5. It's going to be the B, Judson O'Malley, coming in first. 37.5 on his time. Lane 3, Ellis Simonson, 35.83. As we will catch the Medford swimmer as he comes back down the pool. He will get his time in at 45.9 as we see the two swimmers for Rhinelander coming in. It's going to be back to the A, 28.88 to 31.93 on that lap, but they were neck and neck as we get to the final leg for them. Medford with one more yet after this, as we will follow the Rhinelander swimmers. It will be the A finishing it out with a time. It'll be Christopher Larson finishing out 1:59.02, 2:02.61 for the Rhinelander B. And we will head back down. We will catch Medford's team. They will make the approach to finalize their run. That will be a time of 2:23.18. Next event will be the 200 freestyle. There's going to be a discussion amongst the officials. I think maybe we saw when Medford made that first change. The main official put his hand up. I'm wondering if maybe somebody left early.
Now swimming, event 4.
As we get set for the 200-yard freestyle.
In lane 1, Wagner from Rhinelander. In lane 3, Wood from Rhinelander.
As we will go Broden Wagner in lane 1. Lane 3, Matthew Wood from Rhinelander. Lane 4, Dawson Gassick from Medford. and lane 5, Espen McMahon in lane 5. So 3 Hodags and a Raider in this one. And we're underway. Of course, a little late on the time there as we get through this one. 4 trips up and down the pool. And very early, it's the 2 Rhinelander A, Rhinelander B out in front. In fact, Rhinelander right now in front in the first 3 spots as we come through to the first touch in here. It's going to be 28-11 for Matthew Wood. It's going to be, actually check that, Broden Wagner, 31-5-8, 35-3-9 for the Raider. Then 29-7-3, that's going to be for Espen McMahon. And now Rhinelander starting to pull away here. We'll follow the leader. That is Matthew Wood. Wood turning the corner. He will come down. It'll be the midway point of the race. We get lap times with this new timing system. We don't get composite. 33:07. Slowing down just a little bit, but he's got enough of a lead. It's not that big of a deal. 35.71 in lane 1. 35.92 on that lap in lane 5 for the other 2 Hodags, Broden Wagner and Espen McMahon. The Raider coming in here on his halfway point. He's going to make the turn. That'll be at 46.02 on that lap. Catch back up with the leader. That is Matthew Wood. Wood pushing his way through. He's going to get to there, and he's going to get 34.89. Cut a couple seconds off his last lap. They're starting his final one. Second place will go out there in lane 5 to Espen McMahon. 36.62 on that lap. Third place goes 36.76 for Broden Wagner. And we will catch the Raider here as he will be, actually we're going to catch both of them as Matthew Wood looking to lap the Raider here, and I think he will. Coming in, and he will get in a little bit before. First place goes to Matthew Wood of Rhinelander, 209.48. Second place is going to go over in lane 5, Espen McMahon. He will have a time 2:17.33. Third place, Broden Wagner, 2:20.13. And we will catch up with the Raider as he finishes his lap. Always give credit to the guys that are out here swimming these late laps. Very easy to just not swim. They choose to anyway. And come out and make themselves better every time. As he is going to come in just a little over 3 minutes. Dawson Gasick will touch in 3:03.90. So that's 1, 2, 3 for the Hodags. And that will take us to the 200-yard individual medley. And, well, Rhinelander's going to go 1, 2, 3 in that because it's just 3 Hodags. Let's check the timing sheets as it'll be Christopher Larson in lane 1, Charles Antout in lane 2, and Ellis Simonson, or excuse me, in lane 3, Ellis Simonson in lane 5.
Now swimming, event 6, boys 200-yard IM.
So we'll have the 200 IM, the 50. There'll be a break. We're going to use that to get set up for wrestling because we got wrestling yet tonight after this. Big matchup in the GNC, Tomahawk in town. That's scheduled to start at 7. So swimmers take their marks. And we are in the pool. Quick early lead there in the middle for Antnek. Antnek will turn first, the first 25. And coming back with about a body length lead over his 2 competitors, Christopher Larson and Ellis Simonson. Get our first times, 26.64 on that first lap. for Etnick. 31.01 and 31.41 respectively for Larson and Simonson. Etnick starting to extend that lead out a little bit more. Makes the turn. Follow him in for the halfway point. He will hit the halfway point on a lap time of 35.48. About just over a minute, as the other two will be really close again, both in that about 1:11, range. So we catch back up with the leader, Charles Antnick. Antnick makes the turn. Following him back through. Antnick. Coming in about 1:42 on that one for his total time, 46.9 lap time. It's hard to compare in the medleys because each discipline is a very different time, as that'll be second place will go in lane 5 for Isla Simonson, 43.72. And third place right now is 51.54 on that lap down here in lane 1. That's Christopher Larson into the freestyle, and Charles Antnick, he is taking, probably not pushing anything too difficult here, as he's got a pretty good lead. He will win it 2:20.10. Second place will go over there in lane 5. That's Elias Simonson. He will be in at 2:30.03. And down here in lane 1, that is Christopher Larson. He will be in at 2:49.7. So 1, 2, 3, obviously there go the Hodags again. And next up will be the 50. Five swimmers in the pool for this one. 1, 2, 3, nope, 6. They run a couple extra Hodags out there. So it's 4 Hodags, 2 Raiders. Daniel Meyer will be in lane 1. Everett Zimbo from Medford in lane 2. Judson O'Malley from Rhinelander in lane 3. Reese Travis from Medford is in lane 4. Kellen O'Malley of Rhinelander in lane 5. Connor Becks of Rhinelander is in lane 6.
From Medford. In lane 3, O'Malley from Rhinelander. In lane 4,
I believe if I'm correct, we're taking our break after this event.
O'Malley from Rhinelander. And in lane 6,
Only 7 events to go. We're 4 events in, but it usually comes after the 50. That's going to give us time, they said, to get set up for wrestling at 7 tonight. That is Tomahawk in Medford. We are underway. One trip up and down the pool, not a whole lot to talk about. It is a big lead there in lane 3 for Judson O'Malley. A bit of a lead there, I should say, for Judson O'Malley in lane 3. He extends it out a little bit more over Kellen O'Malley. About a body length lead there. Judson O'Malley will take this one as Rhinelander goes 1 at 23.82. 2 in lane 5. The other O'Malley. 3 is lane 1. Daniel Meyer. 4. That is lane 4. Reese Travis of Medford. 5 goes to lane 2. That's Everett Zimbo. And then 6th place at 36.03. No, I'm sorry, 36.03. That is in lane 2. That is Everett Zimbo. So we'll go back through this again. First place, lane 3, Judson O'Malley. Second place is lane 5, Kellen O'Malley. Third place is lane 1, Daniel Meyer. Fourth place is lane 4, Reese Travis. Fifth place is lane 6, Connor Becks. And then 6th place is lane 2, Everett Zimbo. We're going to step aside here for just a little bit. They're going to take a 15-minute break. Like I said, that's going to give us a chance to set some things up in the pool. And we will be back right after that, so stick around.
work with Medford a lot and the surrounding schools. So all advertising funded, so it's not coming out of school budget at all. Other than giving us internet and stuff.
Yeah.
So nope,
So you're your own company.
pretty much, yep.
Very cool. Well, you're doing a good job.
Thank you. Considering I really don't know anything about swimming.
Well, you make it sound like you do.
Right there.
This thing?
No, the little plug-in thing.
This thing.
That, yep. Yep.
good, Jetty.
Give it your all.
Is that
Huh?
from behind? I get Connor and Danielle Meyer mixed up because they both kind of have. How you doing? I don't know. It's just there. This guy's live streaming and he's commentary too. So he's saying Kilmer Valley in second place. I'm in Grumble Valley. Are watching it. He's doing a good job. So I assume it's something of his. I was just playing with that horns thing. It's a chord rep. Let's get our picture up. They're swimming good too. You feeling good?
Roger that.
No, my
Oh,
back.
yeah, yeah, okay. You say he's swimming good. So
Oh.
That's my friend.
Your mom said she liked your shirt. Oh, I'm guessing she's not.
All timers, please report to the pool deck.
Want me to move his picture in there? Oh, I shouldn't play with that either.
Oh, that's when I stopped the timer.
Oh. Can you tell her how you sound?
Not the mall.
Yeah, I mean, I just copied hers. I switched this and I switched the years. So I totally.
Now swimming, event 10, boys 100-yard butterfly varsity. In lane 1, Lehman from Rhinelander. In lane 3, Larson from Rhinelander. In lane 5, Wood from Rhinelander.
Sorry about that. Our system crashed there for a second. Missed that one. Win goes in lane 5 to Matthew Wood. Second place goes to lane 1, Caleb Lehman. Third place goes to lane 3, Christopher Larson.
100-yard freestyle
All of Rhinelander, and that'll take us to the 100-yard freestyle for swimmers. Espen McMahon in lane 1. Lane 3, Daniel Meyer. Lane 4, Everett Zimbo. Lane 5, Finnegan Thorson. In the pool. And in the pool we go. Get one split in this one as they make the turn. All three Rhinelander swimmers are up front, pretty much side by side. Leading the way in the middle there is Daniel Meyer, but he's getting tough competition down here from Espen McMahon as we hit the one split. 27.96 to 28.61, less than a second in between them. 29.89 over there in lane 5. That is Finnegan Thorson. Zimbo 39.71 will catch up with the leaders as they make their final turn. And you now see Daniel Meyer extending out that lead. He's got about a body length, and that is what he will get as he will touch in 58.15 in first place. Second place, close race. That is going to go by less than a second to Espen McMahon. Finnegan Thorson third, 1:01.12. McMahon 1 minute .88, and Zimbo will finish out the field. He will get in at 1:20.30. Next up is the long one. The 500 freestyle. 4 swimmers in this one.
Now swimming event 14, boys 500-yard freestyle varsity. In lane 1, Wagner from Rhinelander.
So taking a look at the 500, Broden Wagner in lane 1. Lane 3, Charles Antoniuk from Rhinelander. Lane 4, Logan Rollier from Medford. And lane 5, Judson O'Malley from Rhinelander. This is a race where there's a bit of a disadvantage to Broden Wagner being all alone in lane 1 with nobody next to him. The wall on one side and an empty lane on the other. It can be hard to pace yourself sometimes. "20 lengths of the pool. This one can get spread out real quick. Everybody gets set, and we're underway. Early race is going to be pacing. As we come through, everybody stays pretty tight early, and then it slowly gets spread out. As we will get our first lap times. Always interesting to see how these go up and down. 28.28, 29.76, 29.95 in lanes 3, 5 and 4 respectively. 34-5-2 down here in lane 1 for Broden Wagner. As we come back down, this is we said the longest individual event. There is that 400 freestyle relay that can get a little long as well. As we will get our second 33-3-2, 32-9-0. Lane 5, that was Judson O'Malley with a little bit faster time there. Everybody's still hanging around those mid-30s. But those seconds add up on 20 laps of the pool. Some confusion on the lap boards for Charles Antnick. I imagine they're keeping count themselves as well, but give you a little bit of confusion as Antnick has now dropped back behind Judson O'Malley here. Brings it back a little bit. Next turn will be the midway point of this one. We've got 2 races going here right now. First, second, and then third, fourth, both tight races. We're going to stay with the leaders right now. 37-28, 39-01, lanes 1 and 4 respectively. Again, it is O'Malley now extending out like a whole body length lead. And you're wondering maybe if that lap count messed with Antnick a little bit. Or O'Malley at the halfway point, sitting around 2:50. Those are really good times. But those lap times start getting a little longer the later you go in this one, as that's going to come all the way back down. Turn 11, and O'Malley extending out that lead. See the other swimmers coming through. Rhinelander now 1, 2, 3. We are going to stay down here and get all 3 swimmers. Lane 5, that's around 320, 326 in lane 3 for Antnick and O'Malley. As we see the other swimmers come in, lane 1, Broden Wagner, he's going to get a 340. It's going to be around 341 and 343 in lane 4. That is Logan Rollmeyer. So we catch back up again. So O'Malley in the lead. Antnick coming in a few seconds behind, as we will see lap 15, the 3/4 mark of this race. Stay with our leaders. So stay with the leaders here as we come in. Get everybody here at turn 16 of 20. About 4:30 looked like the time was there for O'Malley. Antnick coming in next. He's going to have about 4:41. Now catch up with that race for third. Still staying pretty close. Rollmeyer had the lead there for a second. Wagner takes it back. It's going to be really close. Both of them are going to be right around 5 minutes. Just short of 5 minutes as we get the bell for Judson O'Malley. Going to follow him here on his final lap, as he will, barring something major, win the 500 for Rhinelander. In fact, we're going to try and keep the race for third in play. That is big points. as they will not be lapped, but we get our first time. That is in lane 5, Judson O'Malley, 5:39.25. Etnick swimming in for second. He will be in at a time that didn't record, but around 5:50. And now a big race here for third. Broden Wagner and Logan Rollier, and it is Wagner takes third, 6:12.29, 6:12.86 in fourth place for Logan Rollier, and that will take us through the 500. See if they're able to pop the time up there. It didn't record a time in lane 3. It is second place for Etnick. And we get an error message that probably not the best 2 letters to put in your code for your error there at the end, but well, we're going to jump to the 200 freestyle relay. 3 teams in this one, all in the middle of the pool. Just 4 events left.
Now swimming event 16. Boys
Go through the teams here. Lane 3, Rhinelander B, Christopher Larson, Caleb Lehman, Espen McMahon, Daniel Meyer. Lane 4 is Medford's A, Josiah Barnhart, Everett Zimbo, Dawson Grasick, and Reese Travis. Lane 5 is Rhinelander's A, Matthew Wood, Dean Gillingham, Connor Becks, and Callan O'Malley. And we're in the pool. 200, so it's a swap every time they come down to the other end. So we'll get lap times for each swimmer. Right now, going in the order you would expect, but Rhinelander's B hanging in close with Medford's A. First split, it's going to be lane 5. Rhinelander's A, they come in first, 26.70. Lane 4, Medford's B, 28.23. Just ahead of Rhinelander's B at 28.55. But now Rhinelander's starting to pull away. They will go 1-2 here in this touch. As we hit the midway point of the relay, that is going to be 23.17 on that lap for Rhinelander. And 27.08 for Rhinelander's B. Waiting for the Medford swimmer here. He will touch in and swap out. That is a 43.7. Catch up with the 2 Rhinelander swimmers as they take the lead. They take lead 1-2. Our last change of the relay. That will be 33.79 and 28.51. Lane 5, Connor Becks puts in a good time. It's going to be really close. We're going to stay with the Rhinelander swimmers. This is going to be a close race here down the stretch. That is between Daniel Meyer and Kellen O'Malley. Meyer with the lead. O'Malley trying to reel him in. I think he's going to run out of pool. Actually, no, he's not. Maybe not. That's going to be really close here at the end, but it will go. Daniel Meyer gets the win, Kellen O'Malley gets the win for the Rhinelander A. 149.64, just over a second and a tenth for Rhinelander's B, and Medford finishing up the race. That will be 2:11.68 for the Medford relay team. And now we head to the 100-yard backstroke. We will end our broadcast immediately after the 400-yard freestyle relay so we can sprint across the sands. get ready, set for wrestling yet tonight.
Now swimming, event 18, boys 100-yard backstroke varsity. In lane 1, Lehman from Rhinelander.
So lane 1 will be Caleb Lehman in the 100-yard backstroke. Lane 3, Dean Gillingham. Lane 4, Logan Roulier from Medford. Lane 5, Finnegan Thorson from Rhinelander. And lane 6, Connor Becks from Rhinelander. Do love saying the name Finnegan Thorson. Just kind of has that roll off the tongue. So swimmers, this is when you start from the pool. And we're underway. 100 backstroke, 4 trips across the pool. Early going here. First turn. Rhinelander goes 1-2. Actually, no. Roulier hanging in there for Medford right now. He's got tight competition from Caleb Lehman down here in lane 1. We'll get our only cut time. 28.68 there in lane 3 for Gillingham. 34.12 for Roulier. 35.18 for Lehman. 38.91 in lane 5 for Finnegan Thorson. And the final racer, Connor Becks, we're going to catch up with the leader, who's already on his way down. Becks 49.94 on his split. So coming in though here in lane 3, that is Dean Gillingham. Will get the win, 59.80. Tight race here for second. Lehman and Roulier. Looks like Lehman might just, it's going to depend on who. Lehman does get it by 4/10 of a second. 112.12 to 112.52. Finnegan Thorson does not record a time in the system in lane 5, but he does finish 4th. And Connor Becks finishing up his lap. And he will do that in 149.27. So swimmers are getting out of the pool. 2 events left. Our penultimate event, boys 100-yard breaststroke. That will be lane 1, Kellen O'Malley. Lane 2, Dean Gillingham. Lane 4, Josiah Barnhart. Lane 5, Elias Simonson. O'Malley, Gillingham, Simonson, all from Rhinelander. Barnhart from Medford. Then we will wrap things up with the 400 freestyle relay. Oh, that's...
Swimming event 20, boys 100-yard breaststroke varsity. In lane 1, O'Malley from Rhinelander. In lane 3, Gillingham from Rhinelander. In lane 4, Barnhart from Medford. And in lane 5, Simonson from Rhinelander.
All right. A little bit of a delay here. Now we are ready to go. And in the pool we go. Early going, as you would expect. Lead in lane 3 for Dean Gillingham. This is a race you want to stay under the water as long as possible. It's a slower stroke, so if you can be under the water, it gives you an advantage. Gillingham will come in. He will make the turn here, 31.48. Second place will come down here in lane 1 to Caleb Lehman, 35.89. Lane 5, that is Elias Simonson, 38.06. Lane 4, Josiah Barnhart, 40.80. Gillingham has made the turn. Waiting for him to pop out of the water. There he is. Follow him into the finish. He will take first. That will be a 105.78. Down here in lane 1, Caleb Lehman for Rhinelander looking to go second. He will touch in. That will be 116.20. Third place over in lane 5, that'll be Elias Simonson, 121.76, and Josiah Barnhart finishes it out 128.51. One more event to go, and it's another long one, the 400 freestyle varsity relay. As we kind of wait for everybody to get reset. Reminder, we have more events coming up. We got more Raider stuff later this week. Couple boys basketball games. The Lakeland Thunderbirds come to town tomorrow. That is JV at 5:45, varsity 7:15. And then the Onalaska Hilltoppers come to town on Saturday. That is JV at 1:30, varsity at 3 Saturday afternoon. So big one there. But we got wrestling for you yet tonight as well. JV is live now. Varsity will start at 7.
In lane 3, Hodags Relay A. In lane 4, Medford Relay A. And in lane 5, Rhinelander Relay B.
So taking a look here, it's going to be Rhineland in lane 3, Rhinelanders A, Dean Gillingham, Ellis Simonson, Broden Wagner, and Matthew Wood. Lane 4 will be Medford's A, Reese Travis, Everett Zimbo, Dawson Gassick, and Logan Relaire. Lane 5 will be Rhinelanders B, that'll be Charles Antnick, Judson O'Malley, Finnegan Thorson, and Caleb Lehman. And there we go. Each swimmer will make 2 trips up and down the pool. As it's a mix of endurance and sprint depending on where you're at, but it's a tight race here between the two Rhinelander teams early, as you would expect. Make the turn, just less than a tenth of a second separating them right now. Medford well behind, that's about 7 seconds behind. The turn, and we will get our first handoff. Looks like right now it's going to be lane 5. Charles Antnick might come in with the lead out for the B over the A. He does. No, he does. Yes, 28.67 to 28.97, 0.3 of a second difference. Medford's A coming in. 37.82 on that lap. But Rhinelanders B out in front of the A. Judson O'Malley coming in first on that one. He's got about a pool length lead right now on the A team. This early in the season, you're still figuring some things out. So as O'Malley very close to lapping Everett Zimbo, and he will. We get the midway point there, about 148 for Rhinelanders B. Judson O'Malley, he will come in next. All 3 times stop, can't see a time to compare. As we will catch up with the leaders. That will be about a 218 on the turn there. Rhinelander's A almost a full pool length behind now. They're going to have a 229. And then Rhinelander on the midway point, they're going to have a 233 about. Catch up with our leaders, the B. Pushing in, they're going to touch in and swap to the final swimmer, about 250. Catch up with our second place team, the Rhinelander A. That is Connor Becks in the pool. He will give way here at just over 3 minutes, about 3:02 and a half. And then we got the Raider swimmer. He's got one more length before their last switch. As this is, I'm sorry, that is the A in lane 5. Stand corrected, the A is in lane 5, so that is the A. That is Kellen O'Malley looking to finish this one out. Usually they put the A's in the 3, but this one they put the A's in the 5. So tight race here. Has lapped him again. Medford still has 2 laps to finish here, but Rhinelander's A does get the win. That is going to be a time of 3:50.57. Medford's final swimmers in the pool. Rhinelander's, no, that was the B that won. A got second. Matthew Wood, 4:01.76. And we've got Logan Roulier to finish it out. He's got 2 more laps of the pool left. Roulier turns again. Final time and our final point of the swimmer, 4:56.53 for Medford, and that will complete the meet. We'll hold here. We got a little bit of time. We got half an hour before varsity wrestling starts. So we're going to hold here for just a little bit, see if they announce a final score. It's going to be Rhinelander by a lot. Give them a couple more minutes here. Still waiting to see if we get a final. Nope, looks like we're not getting one right away, so we're going to wrap things up here. We will be back in Raider Hall. We are already live in Raider Hall with wrestling. JV just starting right now. We will be live with Tomahawk Medford Wrestling coming up here. The varsity starts at 7, so want to thank everyone.